I'm trying to figure out. So it said on this article that her name was Charlotte Jones, but I'm trying to figure out if this is the same Charlotte.
Does she look the same?
Because it says learn from the dating masters Richard La Ruina and Charlotte Jones. But when I look up Charlotte Jones, the woman that comes up could be the same, but like it's Charlotte Jones Anderson, and she, like it seems like is that the same woman?
They look similar.
I don't like she looks
no, there's different.
She looks older.
No,
anyways, so yeah, I don't know that she's well known enough.
This is your chance, Charlotte Jones.
I'm trying to figure out.
You know what? You got me all wrong.
Huh?
I just knew that you would have amazing juice recipes. I think you know your stuff when it comes to juice. So I wasn't thinking sex at all. Nothing like that. Nothing, no flirting, no kissing, no holding hands, not even sitting too close. Definitely not sex. Just juice. Very, very tasty juice.
Okay, deal.
Okay? I need to shake?
No,
I can
touching.
shake.
Okay, no touching. I respect you.
Yeah, that's what a bit too much. Maybe later.
That's the
when
thing
you know
about
me
this
better.
is that I don't like that he specifically
Nice one.
says...
That's the correct choice. Again, it's quite playful, but it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, so she does get the idea that there's still this undercurrent of sexual tension.
Yeah,
What?
she should know this is just a little joke and it's quite funny.
What? No, he specifically
Very
says
thirsty?
no sex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super thirsty. Look, that juice is not going to cold press itself. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
So, in order to convince her to come home, all the options are pretty much, we're not going to have sex, and I'm not expecting sex, and I won't initiate sex.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like is, you then initiate sex.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like, you know...
Here you go.
Thank you.
This is orange and pineapple.
Wow, that's nice.
Her skin is
it's
so
one of my favorites.
perfect.
Had it for the first time in Singapore.
I'm trying it for the first time now.
Oh, cool. Well, tell me what you think.
Charlotte Jones is a dating coach.
Cool.
Really nice, refreshing.
You're good, right?
Yeah, when it's hot outside, it's perfect, I believe.
What's
It's
your
just
favorite
normal
juice?
Actually, my favorite is tomato juice.
Tomato?
Yeah, it's
Like
good.
Bloody Mary, yeah, with vodka.
And after Bloody Mary, when you have some hangover, it's perfect tomato juice.
Ah, very nice. Cool. You know what's very good? In tropical countries, when they have all the different fruits, you can have dragon fruit, sour sop, like all kinds of crazy fruits.
He doesn't have a
So
juicer, he has a
nice.
blender.
Yeah. Do you like to travel?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on though. I do want to address what you said about how like the options are saying like I don't expect sex, blah 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 blah.
And I don't want to have sex.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I don't know where any of this is going,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I've definitely hung out with people where like I want them like I'm cool with them saying like I have no expectations, and then if the night goes that way, it does.
Mm-hmm. But he's specific. In my opinion, he's specifically saying no sex,
Yeah.
which, like, that's a small nitpick. But to me, I feel like that's kind of annoying. You know?
Yeah.
What do you want to see?
I guess like to me it depends on like, you know.
Use Adam Lyon's bad sex routine.
Yes.
You know what, Marina? I made a resolution to myself because I was just getting tired of bad sex. You know? Like you
You
meet
had a lot
someone.
of it.
No, but too much. So I'm like, no more. The rest of my life, only good sex. Okay?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but I've been studying it, you see, because I've thought about it, I've been watching, and now I think I can tell when someone's going to be good in bed.
How can you tell it?
Like the way they move, the way they behave.
In real life?
Yeah, and you can just connect it.
So give me some example.
Well, if someone is, you know, too kind of stiff when they walk, too strict, and they don't have this kind of movement, the way they react to things that they like, whether they're just like, it's nice, or whether they, you know, show some passion in their movements.
But that's so
many
easy.
things.
That's
Many
so
things.
easy. But maybe some little details.
But it's important, isn't it? Do you like bad sex?
Well,
I love bad sex.
I never think about people how they are in bed when I see them in real life.
Yeah.
Like, I think about people
I see them as
in
humans.
sex
Yeah.
only about those people who I really like.
Yeah, but do you have bad sex?
Yes, I had.
Right. You shouldn't, yeah? Don't you agree with me?
Yep, I agree with you.
All right, high five.
This one I actually quite like because it's a way to talk about sex and also imply that you're good in bed. And by this point, it's maybe not terrible to talk about sex in the conversation. So it's not something I would personally do, but I think it's okay.
It wouldn't be a killer.
Wouldn't be a killer,
It
no.
seems a little weird to just bring it up, though.
You said you do some, what was it, Thai boxing or...
Now it was kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
You know what is it?
She said kink boxing.
Yeah.
And
Kink
I was
boxing.
like,
That's
wow.
That sounds better.
Kickboxing and Thai box.
You're testing me. Okay, so...
Instead of a punching bag,
Thai
it's a
boxing
guy
is
tied to the
where you
ceiling,
can
hanging.
punch,
And he's
so you
like,
can also
yes!
elbow.
Right.
It's got a ball in his
Ball.
mouth.
All of that stuff.
You want to see real kickboxing in your life?
Yeah.
And you have to do
I saw
kickboxing in
it.
You
I've
heels.
want
seen
to
it.
try?
With you?
Yes.
In this dress?
Yes, in this dress.
In these heels?
In these heels.
Sounds great. Yeah, show me something.
Let's start.
She unsheaths her heels. They're
Just
knives.
kick him in the
Ready?
stomach.
I was born ready.
Let's
Now
start.
I'm even readier.
Let's start.
Okay.
She looks like she could be a real life Catwoman.
Have
Like,
a little spar and then judo throw her on the couch.
So, let's learn some techniques.
you can
Oh,
also
let's just
choose
try.
to knock her out.
Oh my god.
Yeah? Got you. What?
Not the perfect kickboxing.
That's not perfect. All right, let's try something else. You ready? Watch this one. 3 steps. 1, 2, and then...
Okay.
Cool, the right option in this case, but obviously do not try this at home. I'm highly trained in the arts martial, so I could do this
Okay.
effectively. But the point to mention is that, you know, to bridge that gap between the non-physical to the physical, you've got dancing, you've got massage, you've got just, you know, getting closer, a little play fighting, tickling, all of this stuff does it. So.
Yeah, I would say watch where you're throwing her, potentially, if you're going to be making this a regular occurrence, but...
Not on a spiked bed or...
Yeah. Maybe
And-
not.
Can you fight?
I'm
Do you do
concerned
any-
for all the
Yeah, I can do
women
judo, actually.
standing in
amazing.
heels for so long on such hard surfaces.
I'm sure that they sit down and take breaks between all these. What?
He's not actually kissing her because he's married.
just met.
Oh.
You know, that's true.
I think she'd be upset.
But I don't know about you, but to me, everything just feels really right.
You
Get
know how
her
I knew? It's because her lipstick did not smudge it. Oh.
Yeah.
Also, Richard, can you email Stacy and tell her? Can you find out what that lipstick is and
Yeah,
let Stacy
Richard,
know?
can you tell me what color the lipstick is?
Yeah, like where is that from? Because it's like hasn't moved.
I like that we're like talking to him as if he's watching all of these.
Richard, can you email Stacy?
Dear Richard,
Dear Richard.
my dearest Richard, what color doth grace thy lips?
To my dearest Richard La Ruina, I contact you today to bequeath upon you a request for your maiden friend. What doth grace the lips of her virginal lips?
Try to beat your sex speed run record.
This is good.
What's that?
Yo, what's up, Twitch? Yep, we're nearly at that moment. I'm gonna go for it. And beat my speed run. Looking for 30 seconds.
What are you doing?
In there, bam, bam, bam.
Are you
Finished
kidding
within 30 seconds. Guys, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Dr. Disrespect, big shout out. We're gonna beat your view count today. Yeah,
Are you
babe.
kidding me?
Wait. Oh, $500.
I don't wanna be on your
Thank you for
movie.
the
That's a
pledge.
crazy
Thank you very much. Davey, 207.
Stop touching
No,
me.
30 seconds, babe. I've got my timer ready. It's the record. Well, like 31 seconds is the record. Wait for it. Ready, wait, stop.
No, oh my god, what are you doing? Like,
Quick, babe. 3 seconds, 4
Crazy
seconds.
director.
Ay, shit. So, guys, we'll try again next week or tomorrow, but soon.
Oh my god.
Didn't work, and I'll be back on Fortnite. Just give me a minute. something was wrong with this one. Definitely shouldn't live stream your sex, right?
You think?
I think it's against the terms and conditions.
I disagree.
Right.
My free cams always stream sex.
Okay.
Get her to sign a contract.
I almost forgot. Look, we need to do this. Got a contract here. Hang on a second, I'll explain everything, right?
What's that?
So what we've got this contract. Yeah, no, it's just the terms, right? So we need to get this consent. It's basically a consent form, just that you agree to perform various services. We've got normal sex. It's not got the anal sex. It's first. We don't need that in there. Blowjob is optional. That's clause 2, paragraph 3. Darling, we can't be sexy anymore. It's affirmative consent. So, you know, just to run through it with you, basically, is sex between 20 and 40 minutes. You know, don't worry about that. That's going to be good. Blowjob optional. Anal, like I said, is not in there.
God.
We've got a few different... We're going to start on the couch, obviously. Then I think this kitchen table. That's in
5
there.
pages.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's insured, so if anything breaks, you're covered.
No, I don't feel
And,
like signing it anymore, and I don't feel like sex having with you anymore.
Well, I understand it's not very sexy, darling, but these days, you know, we need to cover ourselves.
Okay,
We don't want...
I'll send you my lawyer, okay? Tomorrow he will come.
Maybe it's too strict, maybe...
So I understand like what he's trying to like make fun of here, but
I'm not a
So
fan
the
of it, but let's let him talk
paperwork
about
Yeah.
it
drawn
and
up
we'll...
by the team of lawyers.
Just a big no-no.
Okay, so serious one,
Uh-huh.
very serious. What do guys do about consent?
You know what? I think that if two people are naturally progressing to that point, you know, with honesty, with kindness, with respect to one another, then it's going to naturally progress to that progress. I don't think you need necessarily a verbal exchange.
It would kill the tension a
No,
little
I
bit.
think it's not romantic.
But if she says no or is
Well, obviously, if she says
uncomfortable
no
at any
and it's
point,
uncomfortable, then that's a stop.
cool.
I disagree.
yeah. I feel like you can actually have like some like really
Really-
sexy
yeah.
like oh like can I do this to you? Can I do this to you? And like if you're
It's
being
like-
like flirtatious about it,
Mhm.
you're still getting like the verbal, because it's like the problem is that yes, in a perfect world, people are like vibing with each other and you're on the same wavelength and you don't need to like ask for everything, right?
And with a lot of the times when guys say things, I remember, okay, trigger warning.
Can I finish like what I was going to
Yeah,
say
okay.
first? Like in a perfect world, like people are like on the same wavelength and understand each other. However, a lot of the problems arise because nobody talks, somebody is uncomfortable, and nobody, you know what I mean? Like it's a two-way street. So it's like you want to ask and make sure the person's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if you're just depending on like, oh, I'll know if they're uncomfortable, like, but what if you don't and you never asked?
What if it's a one-night stand and you don't know what their nonverbal
Yeah,
cues are?
and you don't know them very well to the point where you're gonna pick up on that stuff. Like obviously, if you've been like sleeping with a person a couple of times, you kind of understand like
what it is. I think it's really not that hard. Honestly, the move can go, just stop for a second and go, hey, is this good? Like, not like this is good, but hey, are you okay? Like, you
or
wanna
like
keep going?
or like, do you like this?
Do you like this? Or
Yeah.
anything like that. And if they say yes, cool. And if they don't say yes,
Explore that. Yeah, I mean, I think that like, you know, obviously like you're probably like, unless you're entering some sort of like really like other type of
50
relationship,
Shades of Grey
50
shit.
Shades of Grey shit, you're not gonna like whip out like a written contract, but you can slip it so easily into a conversation, just like, oh, like, can I do this to you, or like, can I do this, and like, you know, it can when you
Usually I just like, you know, if things are getting heated, I just go, hey, are you comfortable with this?
yeah,
Just to, it takes 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
and like you don't have
And like
to
even I do it to my partners, and I'm a woman, and I think he's assuming that it has to be on the dude
Mm-hmm.
to like ask, but
I asked
Yeah.
someone the other day if I could kiss them.
exactly.
And like you just and like you don't have to, like, literally, like, be like, stop everything.
Everyone stop what you're doing. Turn the music off.
Yeah. You
Turn the lights on.
You can just say it in, like, a really, like, subtle way, you know?
Just be like, oh, like, are you cool with, like, continuing and stuff like that? Or, you know, we can cuddle if you want. Just, basically, it takes 3 seconds, and nobody's gonna be like, I can't believe he stopped to ask me. I don't want to fuck anymore. Like, what? Nobody's gonna do that.
Yeah.
So say that this is cool and that they're both sober and she's spontaneous and not boring.
That's cool. It's the daytime. We're not drunk. So we have this real connection. Yeah?
Right.
See? That's asking.
So this is one of those situations where she could see it as either weird and something that shouldn't happen, or if you paint it as something cool and spontaneous and interesting and different and happening for the right reasons, then she's more likely to see it that way too. But if you kind of let the doubt go too long, then she might just say, this is weird, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Actually, if he said that to me, I would start doubting and be like, why are you trying to convince me so hard? So I want to give him credit for this, and that we now switch to her role and say, like, what do we want to do?
Yeah.
So you can choose to have sex or leave. When I was streaming, I chose leave, and he goes, okay, and, like, lets her go.
What?
Yeah, he's just like, okay. And then in the brain segment or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
the alternate netherworld, he goes like, come on, man, like, you're supposed to be doing me a solid, which is, like, funny, but, like,
Yeah.
he just goes, okay, like, whatever, and she leaves. And he's like, we can talk another time. And he's totally chill about it. So I haven't seen the have sex version. So
Okay.
you guys
So
want
let's
to
do
see
that.
that? But I just want to, like, give fair credit to him. Like, his reaction in the scenario was, like, 100% cool.
What,
was,
like, what you would want?
what you would want. Like, she says, like, I don't feel comfortable. I want to go home, but, like, this is fun. And he goes, like, cool.
Yeah.
You're reaching dangerous wife mad at you territory.
Obviously the perfect choice. Best choice in the game. Well done. Thank you for helping.
Great, yes. Well, it's absolutely a woman's prerogative. Whatever you choose, as long as it's your decision and you're happy with it, that's great.